Welcome to hashtag This Is Me, Stories of Living Heart First, a listening series by ARC, a Rainbow Collective. Here we hold space for the tender, strange, and powerful ways people live creatively, love freely, and move through the world with heart first. In this noisy world, we are tuning into something deeper, who we are beneath the performance, the product, the labels. Today, I'm joined by Archita.
Yay!
Okay, how would you introduce yourself without mentioning your job or your role?
Oh shit. Okay. I'm Archita. I live in Goa, and I think, at least at present, if I have to introduce myself as who I am right now, I am just someone who's trying to have an experience in a human body.
What feels like home to you right now in your body, your life, your art?
I haven't thought about
Take your time.
it.
There's no rush.
uh, I don't. I know when it feels like home,
Yeah,
if that helps.
yeah.
Because I don't know what.
That's okay.
I think so. I've been doing yoga for 1.5 years. This is the first time I'm properly doing anything with my body. I haven't grown up as a workout or any kind of body physical movement kind of a person. So every time I do anything around yoga or I'm in that space in my class, I think that feels very much like home in my body.
Mm.
So even if I take out my mat and do it at home, I think that practice is my first movement practice, and that has gotten me very close to my body because I can see all the things that it can do. Yeah, and I think my relationship with my body also has like really evolved since then. Like I have started taking care of it more because I am able to realize that it has been taking care of me
Mm.
all these years, and I was kind of taking that for granted. So in my life, I think that whenever I'm well connected with myself, I can feel at home anywhere. I am a sucker for connections. And if I'm feeling well connected with myself, I can be put in any difficult, overwhelming, chaotic situation and I can still feel at home, like right here.
Mm.
But if I am not feeling like that with myself, even at home, I might not feel at home.
Yeah.
So that's the in life part, which is why most of my time now goes in just like coming back to myself and
Mm.
reconnecting with myself and finding different ways to build that connection and then put it outwards into like other connections and other spaces. In my art, um, when I'm not consciously drawing,
Mm. Mm.
but my subconscious is drawing,
Yeah.
I used to always have a sketchbook with me, and then which may I stopped like using it. It just was always there, and now I started using it again. And I'm realizing that when I'm outdoors and I'm
Mm.
drawing, I'm
Mm.
mostly not very involved in the conscious process of it. It's like I'm having a conversation and my hands are moving and drawing something.
Yeah.
And I love the stuff that comes out of it because that's a surprise for me, and it's different ways to discover my own self and my own like mind. So I think that has been because maybe because I'm in a very exploratory experiential space in life right now, so anything that opens up like a newer way to see myself or a newer way to see my art, that feels more homely.
What's one memory or moment that shaped the way you see the world today?
Ooh, it's a very interesting question. There's a show.
Mm.
I don't know if that answers the question. But the most recent thing that's happened is it's called Ted Lasso.
I love that.
Yeah, and I really like watching shows, but I don't take them very seriously. It's just entertainment. But that show really did something to me. I started noticing that when I'm interacting with people, I had started becoming kinder. I started asking people's names and actually remembering them. And I think that it's a small thing. It's just a show, But there's something about the way they have made it that just changes something inside of you. And I I'm so glad that I got to like watch it. And I think that at least in the present, that's one thing that's um, changed the way I see the world. There is also one sentence that a friend had told me. It said, "Easy choices, hard life; hard choices, easy life."
Yeah.
And I love that one too, because most of life, a lot of life is hard. And this really helps me making choices because I know that my brain wants to make an easy choice, but like if I made a hard one, eventually I know it's gonna help. So,
What are you learning to listen to right now?
my body. I am absolutely trying to, like, even when I'm scared, I'm trying to notice how that feels and I'm trying to map it. So the next time I'm scared, I don't have to question what is happening.
Mhm.
So I'm really, really very actively trying to listen to my body, which means that I will have to stop doing certain things that I do because my body is telling me to stop. So I'm slowly getting there, but yeah.
Okay. Is there a sound, silence, or a song that has stayed with you lately?
Um, there is a song that I used to listen to when I was in college, and back then I used to be like, "Oh, I want to be these people in the song." And now, if I listen to it, I am those people. It's called "Walk in the Sky" by Bonobo, and it talks about these people who live next to water and who know they will die tomorrow at some point, so they just live for today. I want to add that sentence that it says, wondrously free, they live happily.
Hmm.
They know from the past life doesn't simply last, so they live for today because tomorrow they may not be able to walk in the sky. That's the
Oh.
song. And when I was in college, like about like 10, 15 years ago, I used to listen to that song with my friends and I used to be like, I want to be these people. And then it's amazing. I love that that song still applies.
How do you know when it's time to pause or to express?
This has been a very hard learning for me because I have been someone who has so much to share and so much to express. Uh, but then I have to learn. I had to learn how to pause
Hmm.
so that I can receive. Um, I think. I think I. Mm, I think just noticing what is happening when I'm pausing, uh, and if there's space for me to express more, is helpful. Like just noticing, just pausing and noticing then what happens.
Hmm.
So if I have a choice between pausing and expressing, I would like to pause, but at the same time, if I feel like there's a lot coming up and I have to share first, then I would do that. So it's kind of like a check-in
Hmm.
with myself and with the environment, also with the people I'm with. That, oh, what is needed right now. So if a friend is coming to me and she's overwhelmed or he's overwhelmed, then I would not express. Then
Hmm.
I would just pause and try to create space for them to express, because then it's not about me. But if I'm selling my art at a pop-up, there I would express, because that's my space where I can actually share. And over there also, when I express, a lot of people want to share their stories.
Hmm.
So that's where I'm learning how to pause. So I'm learning how to like kind of balance it out so that there's space for everyone to speak.
Hmm.
So I have to now stop talking, and stop interrupting people in the middle of their conversations. So this has been a big learning for me.
How does your queerness or your way of being different show up in how you live and create?
So I have been someone who's never understood like systems or labels or boxes. But when I was younger, I had to choose these things. As I'm growing older, as I'm meeting fellow people like you, and a lot of the community people who also feel very similar to me, I have been realizing that I can always be somewhere on the spectrum. And that has given me a lot of freedom. So whenever I have to make choices, and I don't want to put myself in one box or other box or other box, I have started becoming very comfortable with being nowhere and everywhere at the
Yeah,
same time.
yeah.
And it gives me, like, it's also very close to my spiritual journey, because then I'm not attaching myself to a self, to an idea of who I am. Oh, I am this person. And then tomorrow, if I go do something else, then I'm going to be so angry at myself. So that has also helped me, again, be able to explore, and it requires a lot of self trust, I feel, because once I can trust myself that if I make a mistake and I can go back and I can be kind to myself, then I can do these things way more easily. And I think that I have already, uh, in the becoming, I have already found so many things about myself that I never thought were me. So now I'm very curious and excited to see what happens when I stop putting myself in certain boxes. And as long as it doesn't harm anyone, I think you can just do whatever you want. So that's what I'm exploring.
What's one moment of creative freedom that you hold close?
Once I realized that there is no like technical right or wrong way to do freedom. Sorry, once I realized there's no technical right or wrong way to do creativity, I think that set me free a little bit, because then I stopped trying to find the answer on the internet with other creatives, and I started just doing whatever I want, because this is also right and this is also right. So it's made it easier for me to explore what is it that I want to bring into this world with my creativity, instead of trying to be like, oh, what should an artist be doing at this point, or what should a designer be doing.
Who are your people, the ones that remind you it's okay to be exactly who you are?
I think I am very glad that I am at a point in my life where all my friends, like, I don't think I can think of anyone who's um, not gonna make me feel that way. I think all the people I hang out with now, whether they are my childhood friends, whether they are my college friends, whether they are my friends in Goa, new people, old people, uh, even my family is getting there. I feel like I don't want to exist in spaces where I don't feel safe as who I am, uh, and I don't want to be that person to other people also.
Yeah.
So I don't think that I spend time with anyone who doesn't make me feel comfortable being who I am.
What are you weaving right now, personally, creatively, and communally?
Personally, I think that I'm going through a very big transition in who I thought I was, who I think I am, who I want to be. In this transition, I'm seeing that I have become way more open to a lot of experiences and way less scared. I used to be very scared of new things, of dying, of like sickness, and now I'm like realizing the impermanence of all of it. Also, like very existential at the moment. So that existential feeling with like less fear is a great combo, because it makes me challenge myself, put myself into spaces which I wouldn't otherwise, but I would want to. And I'm very grateful that I feel that I am being directed towards people who are going to help me with my journey. Like, I somehow don't even have to go and find those people, like, they're just appearing. I wake up, I decide this is how I want to do now, and then the same day or in a few days, somebody will appear who's going to talk about it, or who's going to give me their advice or show me the way a little bit. So that's been very interesting. And I'm really enjoying that. Like some universal games happening. So that's the personal. What was the second one?
Creatively and communally.
Creatively, I have been exploring being a guide, being a teacher. I love creating art, but as a business, that's something that I don't know if I want to like grow or make it into like a whole thing. But I've been teaching for 4 years. It's been very hush hush. I have very limited students, and now I'm starting to realize that I should open it up to the world, which is what I'm doing. Because I like it's a very win-win situation when you're a teacher or a mentor or a guide in any way. And I am a self-taught artist, so my ways are very unconventional. And I am really enjoying exploring that with people of all ages, especially adults who have very different lives. And that, like, seeing myself like that, and also like creating those connections with people, and also like seeing them like make something, and become a kid again. So that's been very fun, like exploring teaching and trying to see what more can I do with that. Then communally, is it like community wise?
Yeah.
Um, Communally, I'm doing something which is very personal. Uh, it's not something that I'm trying to do for everyone, but I have been wanting to host people in my house for like a very long time, like groups of my friends. And in Goa, what ends up happening is that there's so much happening outside that we don't end up doing stuff inside sometimes. Or like I've always been like, oh, my house is not like clean enough or like fit enough, or like I'll have to prepare something. But it's always like a hassle. And then during my travel, I saw people like, doing stuff in communities. Also like date, like when do you do it? So I came back and I decided that once a month, I'm gonna host a group of friends in my house. They can be the same group of friends, they can be different group of friends. And in the coming week, only I'm doing my first one. So I'm doing like a swap evening, like clothes swap evening.
Cute.
Currently, it's only for my girlfriends.
Yeah.
Just to see how comfortable everyone is. They're only my close friends. And I want to start doing more things in groups with my close friends, which are not parties or drinking out or anything that has to do with a lot of money. Like, I think it should be easy. It should be something that, how people used to sit together in the evenings before.
Yeah.
So I want to do stuff like that. And I have a whole folder of things I can do with these people. So, like, one day we can do a potluck, one day we can do a art party thing, make collages. So this is the first of that. I'm really glad that I've put a date out. I've already told people. But yeah, on a communal level, it's a very small scale thing that I'm trying to do.
What's something you have unlearned that's helped you live more freely?
So many things. There's patriarchy, there's sexism, there's the idea of queerness, queer or not queer, be whoever you want to be, the fact that the world is a scam, everything is a scam, nobody knows what's happening. I think this thing that nobody knows what's going on has been a very big learning. Because you're looking up to people that somebody's gonna come and guide you and tell you how this is done. And then you grow up and you realize that, oh wait, but like nobody knows. Like everyone's just fucking around or just like trying to figure it out or just taking chances. And I have been a very like scared, very like what do you call it? Like trying to make sure I do everything perfectly or I won't do it. But knowing that nobody knows what they're doing helps me be able to take chances on where even I don't know what I'm doing, but let's see what happens.
This is the last bit. Finish this sentence. This is me and I dot dot dot.
There's so many interesting ones in my head.
The first one that popped.
I rock.
Do it again with the whole thing.
This is me and I rock. I also wanted to say this is me and I'm here to do life. Yeah, I'm having a very interesting relationship with life these days. So
Yeah.
You've caught me in a very interesting week. I mean, we've been trying to do this for a while, so I think it's supposed to happen on a time like this. Yeah.
Thank you, Archita, for letting us into your world, your heart, and your creative rhythm. Before we close, do you want to like tell everybody what you do?
I'm Archita Goyal, also known as Argo sometimes in Goa. I am a digital artist, I'm an illustrator, and I teach art now. I draw art and I sell my art in different place markets in Goa, but also on my Instagram. And yeah, I live in Goa with my cat Mira and with these amazing people here. I love being close to nature. I love a slow life, and I'm coming back to a slow life these days. And yeah, anytime you meet me will depend, like who I am will depend on the time that you meet.
To everyone tuning in, thank you for listening, feeling, and being here. Keep creating, keep becoming, and always live heart first. See you next time on hashtag This Is Me. Done.
This is so cute. Oh, my legs.
Yeah, mine too. My God.